So we've made it to probably one of my most favorite aspects of playing the franchises here in MLB The Show. If you guys have followed any of my series in previous years, you guys know that I'm really big in drafting prospects, and we have made it to the first year players draft. So you could see the players that I have selected, and we have gotten some great prospects to start off. Starting with the pitcher, so one person I wanted to get was a pitcher and somebody that could be MLB ready in just a couple of years. And we got Jarvis Strange, a Canadian right-hander, and you can see his stats. He's going to be a good control pitcher. Won't be much of a strikeout guy, but overall be pretty good, and he should be ready to go in the majors within the next couple of seasons. And that's something I really wanted. I didn't want a guy that would take very long to develop, and that's something I tried to get with a lot of these guys. Next guy I got was Eric Lacy, and very raw so far, especially for the fielding and the speed. But look at this, he's already got 82 contact versus right, and he's an A potential, so that should only increase. He should be a very good hitter, and hopefully he can get his power numbers up. And he's a first baseman, so we're going to see what we do with him. Maybe we can convert him to outfield. But I'm very excited about this guy. He should be a good contact hitter. And with 82 contact versus right, I could see him being in the lineup already next season. Maybe coming off the bench, maybe just platooning to start against righties with one of the outfielders. But we'll see what we do with him. He's only a 57 overall, so he's still got a lot of time to develop and become a good player. This is probably the guy that I'm most excited about. It's a third base prospect, only a B potential, 88 potential, but he's already got great contact numbers, great vision. And the only thing that's kind of rough about him is his fielding, but I could see him being the third baseman of the future with Solarte being at second base. And maybe he can move up to an A potential and have over 80 contact. That's what I'm hoping. But so far, already a solid hitter. Hopefully, he'll be in the majors within the next couple of seasons. After that, we got a relief pitcher, Caleb Kaneko, a Japan reliever. And this is a guy that hopefully he can be a solid reliever. Not a great potential. Won't really turn into anything else, but hopefully can turn into something good. And then we have Freddie Diaz, who's not going to get any better, probably, but good contact. Maybe he could find himself a bench spot. If not, he'll be good depth. Then we did some roster moves before this game, and we called up Alex Dickerson, who was injured prior to this time, so he will be getting up to the majors, which we did need a fourth outfielder desperately, so that's going to do us pretty good. And another thing I did before this game was I decided to bring Jared Kozar into the rotation. He had a 4-1 record out of the bullpen, and I decided to put him over Chacin, who has been struggling all season with a 1-7 record. So another thing I did before this game, one more move, I ended up calling up Carlos Asuaje, who was hitting decently well in the minors, but we needed another bench guy, infielder bench guy, because our shortstops were not performing well. So we called up Asuaje, and in turn we sent down Craig Stammen, who was really struggling so far in this season. But we get into the gameplay now. We are in Arizona taking on the Diamondbacks. Currently we have a record of 19-41, and the Diamondbacks have a record of 36-24. But trying to get a win here on the road against the division rivals, who are currently third place in the NL West. On the mound for the Diamondbacks is Zach Greinke, who has a 2.02 ERA, really a good ERA, but his record is not shown for it. Currently a record of 4-4, has struck out 75 and walked 19, so overall a good season so far. And we're continuing to play around with the lineup in this game, so Yangervis Solarte, Travis Jankowski, Ryan Schimpf, Will Myers, Alex Dickerson will be batting 5th, Hunter Renfroe, Eric Ibar, Austin Hedges, and Jared Kozart. Manuel Margot will be getting the day off, so Alex Dickerson will be taking his place in center. And Travis Jankowski, second batter of the game, he'll be taking the ball opposite field to left and get the base hit, so he will be on. For Will Myers, 0-1 count, 2 outs, excuse me, and he's going to hit this one right down the line. It's going to just stay fair, and Myers has got extra bases, so that's going to put 2 runners on for the Padres with 2 away. But after that, Alex Dickerson will come up, and he will be first pitch swinging in his first game back, and he's going to end up grounding out to the second baseman, Brandon Drury. So the Diamondbacks do get out of the inning without allowing a run. On the mound for the Padres is Jared Kozar, making his first start of the season, has been out of the bullpen a few times. 4-1 record with a record of 4.63. a little bit of control issues, has already walked 47 batters and has struck out 52. There is a lineup for the Diamondbacks led by A.J. Pollock and Paul Goldschmidt with an average of 308. Looking good so far, as now first batter of the game will be A.J. Pollock. 2-1 count, and Pollock is going to end up hitting this one up the middle. It will go between the infielders and will go into center field for a base hit. So a leadoff hit for the Diamondbacks will start off their day. As now next batter is David Peralta, 1-2 count, and Peralta will end up striking out on the 12-6 curveball. So Kozar comes right back to strike out the number 2 batter. After that, 1-2 count to Paul Goldschmidt, and Goldschmidt's going to end up hitting this one down the first base line. And the right fielder, Renfroe, is going to have trouble with it, and it's going to run all the way to the wall. Run will score easily. Goldschmidt going on to third base, and he's got an RBI triple. And honestly, with that play, I don't know what happened. I think my controller just messed up or something. But now after that, that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Renfroe's going to try and give a crow hop, and that's going to score Goldschmidt. So the Diamondbacks quickly take a 2-0 lead over the Padres here in the bottom of the first inning. Our inning still going on, 2-2 count, and Brandon Drury will end up striking out on that pitch. So Kozar gets out of the inning with only allowing 2 runs. Top of the second now, Eric Ibar is up and 1 away, and Ibar is going to take this one down the right field line. It's going to go all the way to the bullpen, and Ibar has got an easy double, as now he will be in scoring position for the Padres as they try and get those runs back here in the second inning. Now Jared Kozar up 2 away, and Kozar won't be able to do anything as he softly pops up to the catcher and saws his bat off, and that will be the end of the inning. So now the bottom of the second inning, Chris Iannetta is up, and Iannetta will end up striking out on that pitch. As Kozar doing a good job of getting strikeouts so far. Now third inning, 1 away, and this pitch is going to go all the way into the outfield. This one's going to be a hard hit ball, and the center fielder is going to take this one, and he will cut it off. So that's going to be a double for David Peralta, but now Jake Lamb is up, and Lamb is going to take this one to right field. That's going to be an easy double for Jake Lamb. That'll score the run, and the cutoff will be not in time. So now Jake Lamb's got a double. That's going to extend the Diamondbacks' lead by another run. It's going to be 3-0. Yasmani Tomas is up with a full count, and Tomas is going to hit this one down the third base line. Schiff fields it on the backhand, throws across his body, and he is going to get Tomas out. A fantastic play by Ryan Schiff. He's going to take another look at this one. He's going to throw a Jeter-esque throw from almost the coach's box, and he's going to get the runner in plenty of time. So now in the fourth inning, Eric Ibar up again, and he is going to hit this one all the way to the left field wall. Ibar's got extra bases. He's going to try and score the run. The throw, it'll be not in time, as Eric Ibar has got an RBI double as he drives in Dickerson. And now Austin Hedges is up, 0-1 count to Hedges, and Hedges is going to hit this one up the middle, but it is played by Greinke, and Greinke will throw it onto first base as the Diamondbacks get out of the inning. But we head to the fourth inning, and Jared Kozar will already be coming out of the game. Made a couple relief appearances in the week prior, so a little bit fatigued as they're going to have to already make a call to the bullpen. As Christian Bethancourt, the former catcher, will come on, making his 20th appearance of the season, 4-1 record with a record of 4.01. He faces Chris Iannetta with 2 strikes, and he's going to end up striking out Chris Iannetta. So now Christian Bethancourt up at bat, leading off the inning, and Bethancourt's going to take this one towards the pool, and it is going to end up one-hopping the wall. The former catcher got a nice base hit to start off the inning, and he's going to hit a double. So he's still got a little bit of offense left in him as he made the transition to pitcher in the offseason. Now up Travis Jankowski, 0-1 count with a runner on third, and Jankowski will end up driving in the run. So the Padres are going to make this a 1-run game. So now with a runner on second base, Will Myers up, 2-2 count, and Myers will not be able to drive in the run as Greinke gets out of the inning and strikes out Myers. So now sixth inning, 0-1 count to Eric Ibar. He's already got 2 doubles in the game. Why not add on a home run as he's going to hit this one to right field, and it is going to clear the wall. Eric Ibar hits a game-tying home run for the Padres as that one went 380 feet, his second home run of the season. And just like that, we are back where we started. So now Gregor Belanco is going to come in for a pinch hitter as he's going to take over for Greinke and hit in his spot. So he is facing off against Ryan Butcher, and the runner will be going. And this one's going to be hit into the gap. This one will score the run easily. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Blanco's got some speed as he will pull into second base with an easy double. And just like that, the Diamondbacks retake the lead 4-3 off the pinch hit double. So now the Connecticut native A.J. Pollock is up with a 1-2 count. And this one will be hit to right field, but it will be tracked by Renfroe. So the Padres get out of the inning and leave it a one-run ball game. So it will be 4-3 Diamondbacks heading into the 8th inning after the double. And now the Diamondbacks make a call to the bullpen. Andrew Chafin will come in, making his 25th appearance of the season. He has a sub-1 ERA. He has been lights out. The Padres need to try and get to him, who has been looked brilliant so far. And 3-2 count, and Will Myers will end up drawing the walk, so that'll get a base runner for the Padres off of Chafin. And now up is Alex Dickerson, and Dickerson, he is going to welcome back from his injury, and he's going to hit this one into left field. That is going to end up scoring Will Myers, and Alex Dickerson has a huge game-tying double off of Chafin, and that's going to tie the game up. A huge hit by Alex Dickerson, who's coming off his injury. Now Eric Ibar up 2-0 count. He's been having a big game so far, but he will not drive in the go-ahead run as the Diamondbacks get out of the inning, and it's going to remain a tie ball game. So now 9th inning, 1-0 count, 1 away, and Yangervis Solarte is going to pop this one to left field. They're going to try and tag up from there. The throw into home will be well in time, as it's going to be a double play, and we head to the bottom of 9th, tied at 4. So now Brad Hand facing off against Chris Owings, 2 away, and Owings will pop to left field, and it will be caught. So we will be going to extra innings here at Chase Field. We flash to the 10th inning now, 1-1 count to A.J. Pollock. It'll be a pitch out. Hazelbaker will take second base, and the throw from Hedges will be in time. A fantastic throw by Austin Hedges will catch the runner and get the out. So we move to the 13th inning, as Ryan Schimpf will hit this one into the gap, trying to get something started for the Padres late in extra innings. And that will go for a double. So now a runner in scoring position for the Padres off the Ryan Schimpf double. That's going to bring up Will Myers, 1-2 count. And Myers will hit this one into left field, hit a little bit too hard, and it will not score the run. So it'll put runners in scoring position for Alex Dickerson. And Dickerson is going to hit this one down the line, and that one will go for a base hit, and the Padres take the lead in the 13th inning off the bat of Alex Dickerson, who's had a huge game so far, as he's happy to be back from his injury. And now Hunter Renfroe's up. He's going to single. That's going to drive in another run, as Hunter Renfroe makes it a 2-run ball game for the Padres, as now brings up Austin Hedges, 2-2, 2 away with a run on third base, and this one will be blooped, but it will be brought in by Brandon Drury. So the Padres are going to make the call to the bullpen for their closer, Brandon Maurer, making his 21st appearance of the season, 15 saves on the season with a 2.37 ERA, trying to close out the ball game here in the bottom of the 13th inning. He's facing off against David Peralta, 1-2 count, and Peralta hits this one to right field. Going back, Renfroe, he runs out of room, and it is gone. A huge home run by David Peralta ties the game here in the 13th, his 11th of the season, and we're right back where we started. 0-2 count, 2 away, as now Maurer just tries to get out of the inning, and he's going to end up striking out Jake Lamb, but we are going for more free baseball heading to the 14th inning. The Diamondbacks will bring in Fernando Rodney, his 29th appearance of the season, 6.26 ERA, facing Yangervis Solarte, 1-2 count, no away, and Solarte will take this one the other way. That'll put 2 men on for the Padres in the 14th inning, trying to get some more runs back after they had the lead the last inning and then blew it. But Travis Jankowski's up, and Jankowski's going to have a swinging bunt, as this one will go down the line, and he will be safe, so that'll be an infield single. It'll load the bases up for the Padres with 1 away. So now our Will Myers up. He's going to hit a slow roll into the pitcher. Fernando Rodney will not get to it in time, and he ends up getting the RBI ground out. So now Hunter Renfroe up with the bases loaded, and Renfroe is going to hit this one up the middle. That'll score a run, second run coming in, and he will be safe. The Padres take a 3-run lead in the 14th inning off the bat of Hunter Renfroe. Now 2 runners on, trying to extend the lead some more. Eric Ibar is up, and he's going to hit this ground ball. A shortstop throw into second will get the runner. So now the Padres are going to make another call to the bullpen as they try to close this one out once again. Kevin Quackenbush making his 4th appearance of the season. 6.0 ERA as he tries to get his first save of the season. He's facing Chris Owings, and Owings will end up striking out, and the Padres get out of this ball game. It was a thriller as it was back and forth. Padres take the lead in the 13th inning, blow it, and then retake the lead in the 14th inning and win the game and get a celebratory dab by the outfielders. But I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Win goes to Kevin Quackenbush, or excuse me, Brendan Maurer. The save goes to Kevin Quackenbush, and the loss will go to Fernando Rodney. The Padres move on to 19-41 on the season as they try to make the best out of the season as they are in last place. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like, leave some comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
For the Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brandon Maurer. His record is now 1-1. The loss goes to Fernando Rodney. He falls to 1-3. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.